I feel like I get that about other people. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think I'm ever.
About everyone else, yeah.
Sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes there's a line where I'm like, okay, I did okay there, because
That's great.
because I'm so used to being like, oh, that sucked. And so sometimes when you get a good one, it's nice. But usually for me, it's like I'm like, what? Like I'm like watching someone else's performance and being like, wow, like that was awesome.
I've come to learn that when I may enjoy a take of my own, which is, I think the baseline for most people is that they're gonna watch and be like,
rare.
And most of the time there's clenching involved and sweating and like, I hope this is okay. And I've come to realize that the best thing I give myself usually is, okay, yeah, I think that was
That
fine.
worked.
Like that's like the most like that I've ever really gone there. So and there's been a bit of that on this end, but I'm just wildly impressed with everybody in the room and everybody there.
I think we already said goodbye to the hardest part, which was just the experience of being on set. Like that's the show for us. Now it's like a different wave where it's saying goodbye to being able to share it with everyone. So I don't know what I'm most excited to say. I don't know if I'm particularly excited to say goodbye to anything. But I know the hardest thing to say goodbye to is just like the fact that like we won't come together on set in that way ever again. But I think we had our closure for that.
Yeah.
How tough is it to not like tell people everything?
It's actually pretty easy. It's not that hard. I mean, when I was doing season 4, so many of my friends were so excited about the character and so excited about the show that they wanted to know everything, and I kept my lips like completely sealed. So now most of my friends know not to ask me, and if anybody even sort of has an inclination, that I might say something which I would never, but they're like, no, actually, do you know what? Don't tell me. Like, I want to experience it for myself, and that's really, really cool. I feel like there's this sort of collective excitement. It's quite a meditative process, in all honesty, because you really are at the sort of hands of the team of people that you're working with. Barry Gower and Duncan Jarman and Mike McCash and Annie Taggy, came along and applied this makeup, and we just became this really well-oiled machine. So you just kind of fall into a very meditative, calm state of being. And Barry and I were talking, because I'm working with Barry now on something else, and we're friends as well. And Barry was like, it was so interesting. The music would always start really calm, and then as it was like maybe an hour and a half before you knew you would have to go onto set, the music would start to get harder, and it would start to get faster, and it would start to get more aggressive. And so by the time you walked out, it's like being a boxer. It's that kind of thing, stepping into that character. So it's just preparation, and also on a selfish level as well, I kind of love being the first guy at work as well. Like, you get to walk into like an empty soundstage and be like, cool, I'm going to be in here later, but there'll be more people. So it's cool. I like it.